All right, Tuba U. So, as you know, if you followed along our last video, we ended up putting some big, beefy BF Goodrich tires. And let's face it, this thing looks amazing. Ford, you should have done this from the factory. Low modifications, and you too could be running 37s. Take a look at our video and you'll be happy. But I got one problem with these tires. That problem happens to do with the size itself. So if you watch my other videos about fuel economy and things like that, I keep a pretty close eye on things for details. And being in a bigger tire, my speedometer is off. And I've done the calculations and we're looking about 6% off. So let's see if we can change that. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to use Forscan to change the speedometer so that it reads correctly. Now, I've never done this before. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. Rocky Roadie is where I got a lot of the data for this from. And the one thing I didn't like about his video was he'd already done it. And so I like to see a step-by-step walkthrough of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot everything so that you guys can see as I do it. And if it fails, it fails. And we'll see what we have to do with that. What do we need to do this? Well, first off, you need an OBD2 reader that plugs into your laptop. Next, you need the laptop itself. This is the laptop we use for all our video editing and everything like that. So as long as it's a Windows-based, it'll work, and we'll go from there. And then I got my sticky note. These are all the notes that I took from watching the referenced YouTube video, and we'll walk you through it. Okay guys, so now we're in the truck. And I got my laptop, and we will turn around and see what happens here. All right, so first, let's find everything. All right, guys, the camera's going to kind of fade in and out here because I got the backlight of the screen of the laptop. But I got the laptop in. I got everything hooked up. And let's connect to the vehicle. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we said we're ready now. Okay, so we're going to go to the little configuration and button there. What does it say? Configuration and programming. Okay, we need the body configuration module. Okay, so body module configuration. Hit the play. Okay, filter, tire, number of tires, tire circumference. So that's what we want. So we're looking at 2631. Make sure you write that number down. And edit selected. So I'm going to go with his suggestion because everybody also keeps saying that this is the max value that can be done. So let's turn around and do that. Change it. And we want to write. Please confirm them. Yep, those are the right. Okay. Bunch of things. Program successful. Please cycle the ignition off and on back again. Okay. Okay, and as expected, it says check four-wheel drive, service vehicle through, and low washer fluid. Okay, so we want to hit the stop configuration. So now what we want to do is we want to reprogram the PCM. So module relearn from central configuration. We want to run it. To force it previously, yep. Okay. Okay. Please turn off the ignition. Ignition is turned off. We'll make sure it's all shut down. Okay. Completed successfully. Okay. Configuration. Now we need the TCM module relearn. Play. Okay. Now he said that he had to have the key on for this aspect, so let's see what happens. Service procedure failed, so we will also do key on. Let it fire up there. Try it again. Please turn off the ignition. Okay. Please turn on the ignition, but don't start. So I got a push button, so all I gotta do is make sure I don't put my foot on the brake and it won't try and start. Hit OK. Service procedure completed successfully. Okay. Configuration. Next we need the all-wheel drive. Initialization. Relearn. Man, it sucks not having a mouse. Does anybody know if there's any USB-C OBD2? Because then I could still use my crappy mouse. I don't want to buy a new mouse. Please turn off ignition. Please turn on ignition, but don't start. Okay. So that says it is completely good to go. So go to the DTCs, go down to the little triangle, reset DTC. Yes, I want to. Please cycle the ignition off and then on back on. Okay. All right. Code P0160 control module options reconfiguration error. Okay. And that's in the TCM. So let's turn around and see what that actually does. Let's try and start it. No check engines. Reset. Okay, let's go back and see if we can relearn this. Now that could be because I didn't have the key on at the time, so it might not have actually done it. Please turn off ignition. Please turn the ignition on. Okay, good to go. Try it again. No, we still have that error. So let's go look into this a little more. Okay, so a little bit of research, a little bit of driving around. Let's see what we can do on this. So a quick little thing, found that if this persists, there's two things that we can do. One is just the freeze frame data, and eventually it'll reset itself once you've done it a bit of times. The other one is this other hint tip from the forums. So after you've done it, if it calls, so you disconnect Forscan, you open the door, turn everything off, let it all power down, no nothing, yada yada yada, and then you connect Forscan, which I've done here. Then we turn around and we start, and it's a full ignition with the vehicle running. It's going to get a little loud in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Then we're going to relearn the TCM. It's going to tell me to turn it off. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, I'm in my garage. The door is open. It's cold. Don't want to smoke out. Okay, please turn the ignition off. Wait until the idle returns. Hit OK. I didn't turn the garage furnace off. Please turn the ignition on, but don't start. We're going to wait till everything powers up nice and good, all the gauges. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to the DTCs and we're going to reset them. Yep. Please cycle the engine off and on. Let's let it turn around. One of the other recommendations is like a full shut off. So let all the screens turn off. Open the door. Bye-bye, Ford. Okay. Turn it back on. Hit OK. And take a look at that. There's no codes. So there you have it. That is the solution. Those extra steps in doing it cleared those codes. All right, gonna be a little bumpy here. We're gonna go take it for a spin. Make sure that there's no other codes or anything, and see how close that speedometer is to that reading. Okay, first off, I got it set for 50 kilometers an hour, and I got my Garmin GPS telling me that I'm kind of bouncing around between 49.9, 49.6. I will give you a heads up that it is fairly overcast, so GPS could be a little but I mean, if we're bouncing around, not even within one, that's pretty close. But remember, it's a percentage thing, so I'm going to take it down to 100 kilometers an hour and see where we can go from there. Okay guys, so I am doing 100 kilometers via cruise control, and I'm bouncing around between 99.8 and 101. So I think that math of 270, 27.99 is pretty dead on there. What do you think? All right guys, so there you have it. The speedo is dead on in what I can see, and we're talking, the only light on the dash right now is the low washer fluid, which as you can see by the weather, we go through a lot of it here. So I'm pretty happy. It was pretty easy. Obviously there's the headaches there for a little bit, but like, let's face it, that's pretty simple. And thanks to forums out there, it is easy to find the solution because probably somebody else has had it. So I'll put out right on here the details, a little snip of what I had to do to get that done, and I'll comment below in the descriptions so you guys all have it in writing. But let me know what you think, and let me know how yours went. See if it went a little bit better than mine. But so what do you think we should do next to this truck? Should we do a camper? Should we do a winch out front? Winch might be a little simpler, a little cheaper right now. Camper might take time. So comment below what you think, and make sure you like, subscribe, and tell all your friends to follow along. All right, and thanks.